woman that was broke and she didn't have no money. And she went to the dinner table and her kids here said, Mama, what we gonna eat? She said, sit down and say your prayers and bless your food. Little boy, there's always one that said, Mama, we don't have no food. And she slapped his head and said, put your head down. We're gonna pray and watch the Lord work it out. She stood there and she was praying with tears in her eyes. Because she also had a little question mark. Want to find out, is God really gonna show up? And she knows she had big faith, but didn't have no beef in the box. She had big faith, didn't have no chicken. Say amen. God knows how to bless. If she didn't have no faith, she couldn't be able to put on a steak, couldn't put on cornbread. She didn't have all of that. Circumstances presented that you don't have nothing. But because you heard the preacher say, if you trust God with everything, even what you don't have, help me somebody. And there's somebody here right now. You don't have nothing. You don't have any evidence. You don't have any evidence that's going to focus that you're going to win. People around you have been dirt, but you know, I'm starting to tell you that when that woman bowed her head and she said, Lord, and she didn't hear nothing. And then she heard her kids crying because they thought their mother was going to be a 5150. She was going crazy. Now, I got these here children. Now, you gave me these 5 children. You gave me the ice box with nothing in it. You gave me a refrigerator, and there's nothing in my refrigerator. You gave me a car, and I don't have no gas. But Lord, you said you'll supply my every need. So in the name of Jesus, but I declare, help me somebody, and I decree that I smell bacon coming around. I smell toast in the oven. Y'all help me somebody here. I smell them sausages and I hear the coffee dripping in the coffee pot. Lord, I'm looking and I don't see nothing, but you said you will never. And while she was praying, before she said amen, there was a knock on the door.
All right.
She stopped praying and she said amen. And she went to the door and her neighbor said, Miss Georgia? She said, yes, sir. He said, I went down there to the corner market this morning and I talked to Mr. Stephen, and Mr. Stephen told me to give you these bag of groceries and bring it to you and let you know that God heard your prayer even before you prayed. And guess what was in the bag? It was sausages in the bag. Come on, somebody. It was filet mignon. It was some steaks in the bag. Had a loaf of bread and some eggs. Say amen. See, God has prepared the to-go meal. God had Uber Eats. Help me somebody. God had DoorDash. Come on, somebody, walk with me. God had Grubhub. You hear what I'm saying? God had already had the driver. They don't know what I'm talking about. And God already had the driver on his way. Because God has an app. You better watch me here. God has an app that he put the order in way before she started praying. Because God already knew what she needed before she even asked. He said, I know your thought. He said, because God, I know what you need. I'll take care of you. He said, my thoughts are not like your thoughts. My ways are not that way. So as the heavens higher, so are my thoughts higher. So even before she got hungry, help me somebody, he knew he had to call Uber Eats to pick up the meal. He knew he had to get Grubhub to pick up the meal. He had to call DoorDash. Help me somebody. Because God always knows what we need before we need it. Opposition looks like a challenge that you'll never make it. But out of those fleshly eyes, sometimes you see defeat. It blurs over your senses of knowing that God can supply your need. And even the enemy, I read the book by Tony Evans called How to Break Down Strongholds. And it said that he'll even disguise his voice and make you think it's your voice. Well, he'll have you talking to yourself. And you be like, I'm convinced. I have no groceries, I have no bacon, I have no eggs, I have no cornbread, I don't have nothing in here. And he'll have you start saying it, and then you will manifest that because it's, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Life and death, what you say is what you get. Sorry. Right, you don't see it, but you're going to get it. Lord, I'm walking. The woman got a bag of groceries, and now she's eating it. She gained weight, now she's going to Weight Watchers. Because God will give you not just what you want, he'll give you what you need. And God will fill up your refrigerator. Help me somebody. She had to get an ice box and put it in the yard. She went to the gas station and it just kept overflowing. Because that's how God provides. So now it's not an opposition. It became a godsend. The salesman that sold cars found out he can sell all the cars on the lot. And that was me. We were able to sell all the cars on the lot and make $32,000 in 3 months. Because when God sent you to an assignment, he'll bless you. Then not only that, so now you have oppositions, and all of us are in life and we know we have them. This is also challenges. It challenges you to do something that you need to do.
All right.
He wants us to walk through the word. He wants us to execute the word, use the word. And you're defeated if you don't say back to him what he said to you. If you say, I do in a marriage, your partner should say, I do.
Amen.
So he wants us to get into this relationship, this covenant relationship with him, and say, tell me what I told you. Tell me what I told you. I told you that Gideon, you don't need all these men to win. The battle you're going to fight Gideon, it's going to be 135,000 men.
Well.
But Gideon, some of these hearts around you don't want to go. The first election was, go ask who want to go home. And my daddy would say, he went boogity, 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 boogity. He took off running. Then he said, Gideon, chapter 7, said, you still got too many. And I'm quite sure in his mind, he was like, God, you must flunk math. Because don't you understand that usually we do manpower, we match one with one? He said, yeah, Gideon, I graduated trigonometry and calculus, and I'm an expert in this. Because God knows how to take 300 men and conquer the world. You don't believe me? Call Jesus to the table. He raised his hand and said, I tell the truth, the whole truth.
Nothing much.
Well, nothing but the truth. Got the same thing you had. And how you gonna do it? Jesus said, Your Honor, I don't lie. I'm the truth and the light. No man comes to the Father but by me. And I want every man. He said, I came, and I learned this the other day, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. So he said, I came to have life. Not money, but I came to give them life. I came to restore them, redeem them. And one scripture said that when he died, we all died as well. But when he raised, we all were raised in victory through Jesus Christ. So that's why the constant connection, can you hear me? The constant connection needs to be alive in all of our lives, because if we're constantly connected with him, we can take 300 people and win over 135,000.
Talking and laughing.
When the odds are against you, when mathematical formulas don't work, and you try to do calculus, and calculus tells you you can't do it. When your people around you tell you that you can't do it, then you can go back into God's laboratory of redemption. You better hear what I say. God has a laboratory of redemption. And when he goes into his laboratory, he knows how to take nothing and mix it with everything that he got. And he knows that when he gets through, when it comes out, it's going to come out victory in Christ Jesus. So God knows how to take a brown cow and give him green grass and let him come up with white milk. That's the old preacher said that. And then give him yellow butter. You better walk with somebody. I feel like preaching. So therefore, it's challenges that come. It's things in front of us that we say that we're worried about because of the fact that we can't see our victory. Anybody here ever had a challenge in front of you? You couldn't see the victory. You constantly walking and crying, weeping and wailing. Just want you to know your crying don't change the mind of God. Have you noticed that? Because if you shed one tear and God comes, he's not like your mama that said, what you want, baby? God said there's a lesson in here. And they're all diamond in the roughs. They don't know how valuable they are, but you got to keep on rubbing. So I'm telling somebody, you got to keep on toiling. Don't ever give up. Songs we sing or inspirational songs, it's not talking about waiting and standing, it's telling you where you're going to be. Because everything is futuristic, is telling you that. So the challenge is, so now change your mindset. Everybody say change your mindset. Change your mindset from always looking like and feeling like you can't make it. I heard him say, weeping
may endure for a night.
May endure for a night.
But joy.
Everybody know that, but y'all don't look like it. But joy come in the morning. Do you know how long midnight is? It's only 1 minute. When the long hand strikes the left hand, and they come together in a vertical way. Am I doing it right? And when them two come together at 12, that's midnight. But watch me. But when that long hand moves one tick to the right, midnight is over. You hear what I'm saying? Once that long hand, they taught me that in Miss Fiorella in first grade. When the long hand, that's minutes, and the short hand is the hours. So when they finally separate, are you walking with me? When those two separate, watch Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. Because it's 1 minute after 12 o'clock midnight. Now it's no longer midnight. You walking with me? It's the next day. So whatever you're going through, reach up and say, I'm glad the clock ticks. So when we stand here, we don't have a 1 moment, 30 seconds, 60 seconds of midnight. And that's the time you got to be brushing yourself off. Say, I'm getting ready for the next click. I'm getting ready for the next move. I'm getting ready for the next job. I'm getting ready for the new life. I'm getting ready for a new agenda. Because I ain't had no 1 midnight. So sitting around crying all night long is wasting your time. Because weeping may endure for a night. But joy. So you can fall down by the time you hit the ground and it'll be over. Because when the clock ticks to the right, are you walking with it? But we sustain that lifestyle. We say, wow, I'll hold on to this. Life is unfair. You're right. But when the clock ticks to the right, midnight is no longer. Yes, you're not having an optical illusion. It is midnight. You are in a place of discomfort. You're in a place where you feel all alone. But Gideon told the Lord, he said, now Lord, let me tell you something. And God probably said, yeah. He told God, I ain't got no fame or fortune in my family. See, this is not based upon your resume. This ain't based upon you having a good, clean record. This is not based upon you having gone to the right school. This is not you driving a Tesla. I sure like that car.
Oh, me too.
It's not based upon you driving a Cadillac, going to a certain place. Yesterday I had a chance to go in Studio City. There's some nice houses up there. I mean, I went so high up, the car went down the hill. But when it's not based upon your address, it's not based upon your skill set, it's not based upon that school you send your kids to that wear uniforms, but it's based upon that God will choose you. Because he can use you. He's not using you, but he can use you. You might say, Graham, use me for what? Because when you get off the bus stop, it's a commercial on TV, and I'm a commercial fanatic. I watch the commercials, they pay for the movies. So I watch what they're trying to sell. The lady got on the bus, and you see the African American, or like Junior said, the Africans in America. And they got on the bus. She got on the bus after work, and she saw a couple making out. She saw one man eating a sandwich. She saw one man do something else. And she got disgusted. But because she had Carmen on her telephone, she pulled up her Carmen and she had a high score. The score was high enough to go buy a car. She got off the bus, walked into the dealership. You better walk with me. Y'all got TV? Y'all ain't got no TV. Walked in the dealership. And they showed her about 15 seconds later, I taped it. And she got off and she was no longer on the bus. But she was driving off with a brand new car. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's how God does. Opportunities are there, trials are there. But because you stay connected, not because you get karma, but because you took the challenge and you did something about it. Lord, I don't have a 300. He said, well, so what does that mean? And Gideon said, and I quote, except you, did I say you? Except you, God, go with me, we can't win. He said, now you got the lesson. It's not about what you got. Oh, I feel something happening on that. I felt a shaking. Y'all feel that? It ain't about you, that they always say. Not about you. But if you stay connected to him, all them prayers you're praying for your family to be delivered, all them jobs you want to get, you want your hair to grow, you want your feet to strengthen, you want to put a happy in your life. You say, you don't understand. But Gideon didn't have enough intelligence to challenge God. And that's good. Because some of us got too much intelligence. And God can't get in there. We want to factor it out and figure it out and calculate it. But Gideon said, Lord, no, I did a little math. This ain't going to work with me being in charge. And Gideon said, I don't have no name to go tell him. I'm King Agrippa. I can't tell him that. I'm Herod. I can't tell him that. I'm not even Jesus. I'm just a believer. So I'm an Israelite working with these Israelite folks. You can send them all home. Vacant seats don't mean that you're going to be by yourself. Vacant seeds don't mean that you don't have a harvest that's coming. Because if the seed has been planted, it takes a little while for it to grow. It takes a little while for a seed to grow. You drop it in the ground, If you keep watching it, you'll get despondent. You'll get upset. She says, what do you do then? Well, I'm like the farmer. When he put down a seed, it was sweet pea. He put the package on it, on top of the stick, to remind him what he put in the ground. And if you're working in good ground, and you know where you planted it, after a while, it's going to come up again. And a seed has to die before it lives. That's what Jesus said. He said if it dies, it can't multiply. So, farmer walks out there, he knows what he's planting, but he knows if I prune around that, and Jesus said I have to prune you, and to cut some of that fat off of you, it's going to manifest. And when you put one seed in, you get back multiple acres of things that you didn't plant. Isn't it funny that God knows how to go beneath the levels? Who else had a church? That God knows how to go in the dirt and make things grow. He knows how to go in dirt. I don't know what he does. It's a mystery. I told you his laboratory, he's there all by himself. He said, give me that dirt. I know how to multiply. Give me that dirt. I'll make me a man. Give me the dust. I'll breathe on it. And God breathed life into it. Tell us what? Some dirt. Because God went to his redemption laboratory and he put together a formula. He said, my Father's here and the Son is here and we're going to make a man. That's how we hear this. It was God's redemptive power in the spiritual laboratory that he can work in dust. We have allergies. We don't like dust. We have dirt. We like to buy vacuums to clean up. God said, give me the dirt. Give me the dust. I'll show you what I can do. He said, everything I made was good. If he didn't have no dirt, he wouldn't have been able to make us. Or he wouldn't have made us. He'd have found something else. But he took that dirt and he did something with it. Because God loves to have a challenge. And he wants us to have that ability to be able to succumb our challenges. It's something inside of all of us that strengthens you. You don't even know that you have it. You don't know the power of God unless you get in God. That's why you have to stay constantly. I didn't say connected, but you got to stay connected. Years ago, Sprint came out. Calls used to drop. Remember that? Years ago. I'm sorry, Carrie. If you have Verizon, go into a certain zone, calls will drop. But because of improvement, because one of them technicians decided he put some more satellites up there. More consistency gives you what? More frequency. Oh, I like that. More consistency, which means that many, if they have more satellites, then as the calls go up, they'll stay connected. Y'all get that when you get home. So now he recognized the odds are against him, secondly, because he can see. He can recognize that this is against me. In the natural. But when I'm connected, constantly, I know that we go win. I know that I'm going to win. You said, boy, that was a bullet. You felt that one, huh? Well, how do you know? You got to go back to the Word of God. You got to go back to the script. You got to get yourself and put yourself in the right frame of mind. Get in Jesus. Because greater is he that lives in me. So I have a residence that God lives in. I have a house that he built, and he's in there. So your connection is, I got a phone, and it's on. Like that cell phone. We charge it every night, every day, all day. I keep it in there. I burn them out, but I put it in there. Because I want to stay connected. So there's a charging system. In the 300 versus 135,000. It's a charging system. That's how you stay in. Lift your head up. Lift up your head over your gates. And be lifted up. For the King of Glory, watch me somebody. He's coming in here. The trail shall drag the ground. I got the King in me. So what does that mean? I'm a king's king. That's why I'm entitled spiritually to the finer things in life. It might come out of goodwill, but they're still good pieces. I'm going to from Palm Springs and bought me a 100% cashmere jacket. $75. The coat was worth $2,000. Right. So people see the coat, they laugh and go, oh, look at that coat. Somebody, it look good. I said, ball it up and won't wrinkle.
Watch out.
This is 100%. Now, if you buy that cashmere with a little cotton, you're in trouble. Say amen. But if you got 100%, turn your neighbor to neighbor, you got to have 100% in God. Because when God sends you something, he sends you to some strange places. Because he wants you to know that even though you only have 300, you can beat 135,000. So how do you get that? I'm glad you asked.
All right, make it plain.
You got to believe in him.
Yeah.
You can't walk in defeat. I see you, you see me. And we should bounce off each other knowing we have a victory. I like about Doug, no matter what I fuss about, no matter what I say, I always say, but Pastor, you don't have to complain. I said, I got to say it. He said, but you know, I said, I got to say it. And he said, okay, go on and say it. Then he'll give me a hug. He said, it's already done. So what I'm looking at is trying to find some way to verbalize my feelings. Because I'm a therapist. I think you got to get it out. And he said, God already fixed it. So instead of being nauseous in the stomach because of opposition, I had to do 5 minutes of it, I swear I do. You ever had it, I got to say it? I tell my clients, only 24 hours. And if you have to say it, write it down. So anyway, so Doug is my therapist without license, amen. 300 versus 135,000. What do you call that? When the odds are against you. When your credit is bad, and you're a 300 score. Anybody got that? Carver don't live here, say amen. And you pushed in there and it says, everybody won't qualify. You ever heard that? I think it should be against the law to say that fast and that low. Come on down, get your brand new Lexus and no money down and drive it off and give it to your wife. Get 2 of them. And don't bring your checkbook. KJLA been saying that about them kids. I like Tammy Mack, but she tell me, I'm like, girl, my number won't even get me on the line. Come on now. I said, everybody in that car. He said, let's have a school. Everybody in that car. What did you say? And I keep hearing, everybody won't qualify. That's what I heard. I said, well, what does she say? Come on down, everybody, anybody. We're financing everybody. We possess all.
Yeah, they do.
I'm a commercial person. Come on down, get everything to go. I went down there, they had Lexus, Mercedes, Range Rovers, and all that. They were nice on the outside, but they were over miles. But they said, you ain't got to handle down payment. We'll finance the down payment. I had a friend who got one, she bought a Lexus. BMW X6. Red. So how much is that payment? She said, $1,100. I said, $1,100 for that 1966? She said, it's because the score was low. She thought she had something. Next 2 weeks, the air shocks went out. Mine went out too, so that's why I was able to have a conversation with her. Her air shocks went out. And I said, maybe the price was too high. They said we had to put down $2,000. She had to put down $2,000. And what they did, because her score was low, I'm showing y'all what a 300 looked like. And they told her she had to have that, take the car, and they took the monthly payment for 6 months, added in that down payment every month, broke it up to 6 payments. She said, but Greg, it's going to be lower in 6 months. I said, but you're going to be on the bus. Because it's leaning. And what she said to me was, it's because my score is too low. So what do you mean? I don't care what your score is.
Well,
God is able to give you the victory.
yeah.
What's his prayer? One more example, I'm moving on. A friend of mine was pastoring the church and he was trying to buy a house. And he didn't have no money. He wanted to live in View Park, up the hill, hanging over Stockton. That's where he wanted to live. Didn't have the down payment. He could make the payment, he just didn't have the money. Needed 20%. The score was good. He said, sir, you need a big down payment. So he was obedient. He kept saying, Lord, I'm going to get that house. He said, Lord, you told me that was my house. Not by wanting it. He said, the Lord had showed him that he would be living there. He had a vision. Not just because he thought it, because God don't take all our thoughts and give them to us. If he would, then we wouldn't be here. We'd be riding around in our Maserati. Some of y'all be on the beach even though it's overcast. If he took all your thoughts and he worked on it and gave it to you, you'd be hard to work with. Say amen. You're already hard to work with now with nothing. Then that's when the BP had everything you need, everything you wanted. So he went to a revival, he was running a revival one night. This is a true story. And then a man walked in and was having prayer. And he said, God sent me over here to bless you. So he thought the man would give him a little envelope, $200-300. The man said, you know what, I'm leaving town. California's too big for me and I'm going to visit my family. He said, so I have a house for sale up the hill in View Park. Hanging over stock. And I can see all the way to Hollywood and San Pedro from my bedroom window. He said, okay, that's good. The man said, so the Lord told me to tell you whatever you can put down to let you have this house. True story. True story. He pulled out his 2% out of his pocket. Went to the escrow, went through the escrow process. Had a short escrow, 15 days. Not 30, but 15, not 45, no keys. Walked him through and the man said, whatever you got, let that be the down payment and I'll pay the rest. Or take it off the bill. $1.9 million house. And guess where he lived? Up the hill. In View Park. Hanging off the sky. 300 don't mean you're defeated. 300 doesn't mean that God can't work with a 300. All God wants to work with is let me know. I want you to know that I'm with you.
Thank you, Lord.
All I got to know is that he's with me. That God is with me. And God's presence has to be acknowledged. Oh, I wish I had something. I said God's presence has to be acknowledged. This is my kitchen table service, y'all. You doing all right? This is my kitchen table service. This is all right. Lord, here you want this on my bank statement. Say amen. This is the service you gave me this morning. So it had to be, that means somebody here know they got a 300. And you can buy a 300. Say amen. Christ, you can leave them hanging out. If that's what God wants you to be. It's got to be God's will. Sometimes we don't like that, but I read it in, Lord, not my will, but thy will be done. He knows that it's going to be a testimony. Oh, it's going to be a testimony. Somebody watching you over there with your 300 score. You see a man walk down there, he peek what he wants. Big old house, tell you how much he made, how much they made, how much they got in the bank. And you sitting there with your poor self, 300 score. And you end up being his neighbor saying, amen. You end up driving what they drive. Because if it's God's will, wow, how do you get in God's will? Let's give God the glory right there. Say, Lord, I praise you for my 300. I praise you that I'm a low score. Because if I'm a low score, I know you can do it. Because I got a 300. I know it. It's going to take God to do this. And God said, boy, Gideon, you got it. Gideon said, I ain't got no name. You don't need no name when you got God on your side. You don't worry about fame or fortune when God is on your side. I got a 300. I got a 300, and because I know it's a miracle. Thank you, God. Tell them it's a Gideon God John walking. You said, Lord. So now we got the opportunity, the opposition, we got the odds. And what's the obstacle? The obstacle, and read this, is the Lord told him, you don't need no weapons.
That's all right.
It's my kitchen table serving, y'all. He said, you don't need no weapons. No arsenal. No gun?
No knife.
No knife? No knives? No hand grenades? No swords? No swords? No dynamite? He said, now Lord, now we didn't pass this hard thing. I get it. You're going to be with me. You just showed me that I don't. So you tell me that we're going to win without weapons with 300? Going against 135,000? Lord, I think you need to come show me stuff. He said, Lord, now I need a miracle right now. Maybe he threw that cloth on the ground. He told God, he said, Lord, if you with me, I need you to prove yourself. Okay, check it. He needed a tutorial program. All of us need a tutorial. Because I've never seen this before, God. He said, good, that's why it's going to be a miracle. All I want you to testify the fact that with 300 you can win.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
I need the glory of this. I need you to tell somebody all these secrets you got. Everybody had to get a cosign. God cosign.
God did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Because you know when he co-signed, he gonna tell everybody she ain't got that car because of me. He got that car because of me. Gideon said, I got it because of you, God.
Yes, Lord.
I got it because you co-signed. Matter of fact, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't have a weapon. How you win? Our weapons are not carnal, but mighty in battle.
Yes, Lord.
Tearing down the stronghold, 300. Tearing down everything that wars against the, watch out, everything that wars against what God said. Oh, you got it right there, that's for you. Everything that you're going through, everything that you think you got to stand up and come up with this, God said you don't need no weapon. As long as you got me and you stay connected with me. Look at your registration. It says me and God. Say amen. God's on the top. I'm a trial. Girl, look at me right now. You can make it. How you do it? Because my kitchen table sermon. Because I'm connected. Because I don't need no weapons. I ain't got to say bad words to people. Christians got to ask God to stop getting that in your mouth. Stop cussing. Don't do that. Stop saying, girl. It is Shirley. No, Miss Blake. The man he come. That's a joke. Opposition. I don't know what happened. That just came as a commercial. No weapons. You don't need no weapons. I'm gonna send my husband over there.
Well, Lord.
One time I owned a house in that one house in Corona. The man told me he wouldn't go pay me my rent. In 2008, I had 700 stores and I bought a few houses and sold, made a little change. So the man didn't want to pay the note. So the note was $2,300. And I said no because he couldn't pay the $1,300. So I bought the house. He paid me my finder's fee. Lord have mercy. And then he said he ain't paying. He threatened to kill me, been to my job. Man showed up, get the house back. I said, no, the deal's the deal. And then so Shirley Moss, I was sitting down going like, oh my God, I'm in trouble, this man gonna kill me. I remember that story from a long time ago. He had been to my job, I didn't know he was there. He said he was mafia, went to the house, knocked on the door, he had 2 Maseratis in the driveway. But he won't pay no rent. The daughter came there and said, people like you come up missing. So it was a death threat. And I called a real estate guy and said, man, I don't know what you got me. And, oh, Rib, don't worry about the Rib, don't worry about the Rib. But they got my address and phone number, they've been to my job. They don't know where you live. Oh, Rib, don't worry about the Rib. People say, I said, you don't stop telling me don't worry about it. These folks are trying to kill me. And then everywhere I went, I was kind of looking around. I don't know what he looked like, but he knows me. He told me my license plate number and everything to my car. So then Shirley Moss saw me one day. I was talking to somebody about it. She said, you want Frank to go with you? Her husband, Frank, is now publicly known. He plays the organ. And Frank's about 7 feet tall, by the size of Iron Man back then. I said, Shirley, I wasn't praying. I was scared. I'm trying to figure out how to get this man money back to him. I called him and said, oh, Rib, don't worry about the Rib. I said, listen, I wanted to fight him because I don't know what he did. My part was okay. Oh, Rib, don't worry about it, Rib, don't worry about it. So then Shirley said, we're going to send Frank with you. He's the littlest of his brothers. I said, tell him all of them come see me. So I went to Florida, Rebecca's family. Hired Edward Jenkins to do the grass. I said, go cut the grass. Anybody come out and talk to you? Don't say nothing to him. I had another realtor to get the house. I was give rid of the house. I paid the $2,300 a month. Everything he gave me, I gave it all back in 10 months. He ain't paid no house bill. So Shirley said, I'm gonna call Frank. He called me and said, hey man, what you doing? I said, I need you to take a ride with me. So I had a smaller car. So I said, he said, what you wanna do? I said, I want you to fold up in my car. Because he couldn't fit in the car. I want you to fold up. And we're going to pick up your other brother, the one who's 7'2". We're going to go to Corona. I'm going to get some keys. said, okay, Fred, you've been nice to me and everything. Big people talk so small. I'm hollering and screaming, I'm a midget. Come here, man! But when I was going to pick up Frank, because I'll go get him, and we go pick up his brother. So now I got 6.7 and 7.2. My car is going to be leaning to the side, and we're going to pick up these brothers. So then, Edward Jenkins called back saying, hey. I'm in Florida. I'm way down in Florida. I mean, I wanted to go because I didn't want to be there when they unfolded, but I came back and he said, guess what, Pastor? I looked in the window. I said, for real, what'd you see? He said, the house is empty. The door was unlocked and the key was on the table.
Wow. Look at God.
I'm 300.
Yeah.
Literally 300. So God said, see, you're going to use Frank and his brother. I said, but Lord, I had a plan. And I remember when I got through with that, I had the keys, and I was able to sell the house again, and then rent it out again. It all came back to me what I thought I lost. But my tactic wasn't in God's plan. Some of y'all got some plans. Yeah, you do, because we're built like that. We're built to strategize stuff. We're built to think before things happen. We teach our children that. Count up the cost, look at it, calculate it, figure out can you afford it. That's that dirt. If it's not in God's will. So then Frank didn't have to go on phone. Because I said, I want you to get out real slow. And I want you to just come out, sit on the side of the seat. Then I want you to lean forward. Because the more he moved, the bigger he was getting. How you know I rode him to San Diego one time, I couldn't see out the window to the right side because he was all in the way. We're going to have two of them. We're going to cover up the back window this time. I said, we're going to roll up there. We're going to unfold on. I said, but you go first. Okay, Rick, I'll go to Rick. I said, he said, I ain't going to do no violence. I said, no, I don't want you to do no violence. I want you to stand in front of the window pane in front of the house. Your brother's the same width of it and the length of it. Just stand there, and you go to the door. The plan that we have is not God's plan. God was able to get the keys. I redeemed the house. And I got my money back.
Glory.
So the $24,000 that I got, that I had lost, God said, I got you.
Thank you, God.
Because you stupid. You don't know no better. Pastor. For our weapons are not carnal.
Oh, glory.
Our weapons are not Iron Man with these. And like on Friday, the man said, so go out there, use these. You put that gun down. He died a couple months ago. But our weapons are not with these. But they're tearing down that spiritual man can tear down these strongholds. People take your stuff, people treat you bad. So I'm going to close now. So number one, we looked at, Brandon, we looked at a constant connection is the key to it. Being constantly connected to God. You hear me, Griffin? Being constantly connected to God. I had to learn something, even having a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. Doesn't make you victorious. It doesn't make you victorious. Because there's an injured self inside of you. I don't know why I'm going that way. There's an injured person inside of you. That the exterior looks so successful. You look like you've been born again. But that doesn't mean that this message don't apply to you. Because it's not about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside. Your injury, your battle we have. All of us here got some kind of battle. Low self-esteem. Right? Being left behind, being abandoned. Being violated. Being burned in the fire. Having loss of children. Having sickness in our body. Having diseases we can't get rid of. Having surgeries that still show you still get pain. He shows us that it's not about what you obtain in life. Success can be a failure if God's not in it. I say a success can be a failure if God is not in it. You may build houses, you may have houses everywhere, but only what you do for Christ will last.
Hallelujah.
When God went into his laboratory of redemption, I'm going home now. I'm going to get back in the bed and say amen.
Glory.
He'll give you, allow you, and speak to you. He'll speak to you. You'll notice from him. Oppositions. He's going to say, Paula, keep on filling them applications out. He says to some of us that are 300s, keep on driving and keep on having faith. He says to, but when the odds are against you, and you know they are obstacles, they're challenges. Gideon said, Lord, I don't understand. I started out with a pretty good number. That's why I was able to walk out and trust in you. I don't have no great name. I don't have no whole lot of money. But I'll go if you go with me. So my brothers and sisters, the close of the message is, don't get mad when you bump up against a battle. Don't lose hope because the mountains seem to be surmountable when they're too high. Just know that if God said it, you can go through it. Are you walking with me? Then when the odds are against you and you calculate it, and you know your 300 is no match for 135,000. When you know you don't have no weapons. And I'm obeying the scriptures and I'm saying, Lord, I want to fight. I stopped by today on my kitchen table sermon and let you know you got to put your weapons down. Change your attitude about fighting. Work on that tongue so you'll stop cursing. Quit being angry with your in-laws and outlaws and your family and your wives and husband. Quit being angry with them because the evidence says you were 300. But God told him, I'm going to go with you. And in closing, we found out not only was the odds oppositions, but God has 3 P's he wants me to leave you with. He wants to leave you with that, guess what? Now you have opportunity. You have opportunity to learn me in a different fashion. That 300 won't stop the proof of God. That 300 won't stop the plan of God. And then when I walk out with my 300 and I win, and guess what they won with? All they had was a lamp and they had a trumpet. They marched around, the Midian lights were down in the cave. That's good, though. I walked around and talked my way out of this one. I don't want to hoop today. Because some of y'all don't like it and I'm getting tired. And they walked around the top of the mountain and they circled all the way around the rim of the mountain. God said, take your lamp and take your trumpet. And I said, he didn't say take no 25, no 45, no one shooter, don't take no bomb. He said, how are we going to make it, Lord? He said, these 300 men here are dedicated. These 300 people here that I left behind made a conscientious choice that they're going to walk in God. And that's why he cut the army down, ladies and gentlemen, because he wanted us to know that no matter how many you got, just make sure you got the right men when you go to fight. So here it was, taking faith, multiplying by 300. Look at that. And every man had a measure of faith. But these men that said, I'm in the battle, and we're going to win, they're not scared. So make sure your surroundings are, you're surrounded with people of faith. Yeah, when you get advice, make sure you're talking to someone that has a measure of faith. Make sure that when you look at your Facebook page and look at your telephone, your contacts, that you have a list of people that have that 300 mentality, but they still got faith to overcome any opposition. Most times we get defeated because when we check our contacts don't have no faith. Did I say that? We notice that when we get defeated, that our contacts don't have the mind of God, don't have the Spirit of God. So they say in statistics that when you look at your Facebook page and look at all your friends, when you you look at your contact list, that'll tell you who you really are. I can't hear nobody. If all your friends are lowriders and junkies and alcoholics, that's usually how you live. Are you walking with me? But if you get you 300 people to surround you and you adapt and you adopt to being people of faith, you ought to have a circle. You ought to put 300 people in a folder and put them in there and say, these people are the ones I can call when I have my oppositions. So the 300 men were selected because God said eliminate the other men. He started out with 32,000. Now I got 300. I got less than 1% of what I had on the table. But God's not worried about how many men that are fighting you, because I thought to tell you that these men were men that wanted to win. Didn't have no weaponry, didn't have no arsenal. But they looked at this as being an opportunity. I'm closing now. And when you have an opportunity, you'll have the proof of God, because when you win, you know it was nobody but God. This is my kitchen table sermon, y'all. When you win the battle, you discover that God can make provisions, even when you think you don't have enough. Come here, widow woman. The widow woman can tell you that my beer barrel didn't run over, but they never ran out. Because the prophet came to my house and told me that God had looked upon me. And I think I'll tell you that when you have favor with God, you can do everything. You can do anything. Yeah. You can conquer every mountain. You can bring down every mountain and make it a valley low. When you have God, and not only will he give you proof, he'll give you his provision, but I think I'm going to close up and go home with you'll have his promise. So how I know he promised me? Well, you got 300, you got 66 books in the Bible, which is your navigator. You don't hear what I'm saying. You got 39 in the Old Testament, and you got 27 in the New Testament. You got over all these prophets that wrote down the history that God is a winner. You don't hear what I'm saying, y'all? Every situation is not in the Bible, but God is on every page. You don't hear what I'm saying? That every trial may not be listed in this book, but when God generalizes that, God brings mercy and God brings grace. God brings provision and God brings proof. And not only that, God can't lie, because God don't lie. God said it, and I can lean on it when the building starts shaking. Because God said it, I can feel the earth really rocking. Because God said it, that no man should put weapon on, can put any harm on you. That told Paul, you might be in a shipwreck, but he said you won't have no harm, because you gonna lose the boat, but ain't nobody gonna die. You might have to swim, but go on and swim, because God is good in deep water. He's good. His word is waterproof. His word is fireproof. If I had time, I'd call Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The Bible said when they got in the fire, but when they opened up the chamber door, the king said, I threw in 3. Bless my bones, but I see 4. He'll not only just walk you through the fire, he'll get in the fire. They turned up the furnace 7 times hot. But when the devil knows you're going to win, he's always trying to turn up the heat. He wants you to pass out, fall out, and give out. But because God will let no harm come to his children, wrap your arms around yourself. Everybody here, wrap your arms around yourself. And say, thank God that I'm a child of God. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Say it again. Say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Everybody say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No devil in hell can steal my joy. I got Jesus wrapped up in me. I got Jesus tied up in me. I got Jesus who walks with me. That's why I raise my hands and I tell God thank you. When I see a challenge, I tell God, you better come on with your bulldog, with mercy and grace. That's why when I see a challenge, you can make it. Because I'm a 300. I'm a 300. So don't look at them as being defeats. Look at them as being opportunities for you to give God some some glory. Somebody will say, girl, something good came out of that. Yeah. Look at me now. Just look back over some of the things you've been through. Some of the things you've been challenged with.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord.
And this little thing in front of you is driving you crazy. We change, but God never changes. Let's go back and look at some of them mountains. Some of them almost penitentiary times. Some of them sick times when you just thought it was the last breath. The meal grab got a little empty. The gas tank got low and it was hanging on E. Anybody ever been there? I mean, it was leaning on E. It passed E. It went to eventually. You gonna run out. I'm talking to anybody when you ride on fumes and you know it. If God don't put his hand in this gas tank, I'm gonna be stuck on this 405 between the lava, and Rosecrans. You ride on eventually. But somehow you made it. That house note was over behind. You was waiting for folks to come to put you out. That rent was behind. But you can testify that they didn't. Boy, look at God. That's how you know. That's how you know. Say, Lord, church get empty, but I feel stronger. Kids graduating college, going to college, applying for college, you got a job. Lord, we ain't through, but we on our way. We made it. So whatever's in front of you today, raise your hand if you have a battle. You got a battle, you got a battle, you got a battle. I mean, you got a battle. You got a battle, you got a battle. Say, God, get in this with me and lead me. That's all it is. In the name of Jesus, I close it up. You are a winner. We took 300. 300 score, $300, 300 penny, 300 Chrysler, 300 Mercedes. You are a winner. $3 in the bank. But know that it can conquer all. Because God is like that water that the man put in his cup. He said, it ain't food. So God put his hand in there. It overflowed. So don't believe what you thought. Joe told me that I never forgot. He said, quit believing what you said. When I've been doing it ever since, like, where did that come from? The enemy will make you think it's your thoughts. But it'll be his. He's a perpetrator out there. How you gonna be in God and be a loser?
Well,
how you gonna be in God and be a loser? I never read nothing where he lost. Nothing.
well, that's right.
So think about that. Every head bowed, Father, we thank you for this chance to get this kitchen table sermon.